Now we are going to solve for x, but this problem, it is combining the knowledge of logarithms and the knowledge of quadratic equations. So let's dive into it. In our solution, we have log 2 of x plus log 2 of x minus 2, and this is equal to 3. Okay? Now you find that there is a plus here, and the bases on the logarithms are the same. So we are going to multiply these values. So I will have log 2 of x, open brackets, x minus 2. This one and this one are going to become products, okay? This is equal to 3, okay? Now, if I have log a of b, and this is equal to c, to take it back to indices, I will have this value b. This is equal to a to power c. So that is what I'm going to apply here. I will have this value, okay, x into x minus 2. This is equal to 2, and you raise it to power 3, okay? So we shall open brackets and also simplify this. When you open brackets, you distribute x, okay, inside the brackets. Here we shall have x squared minus, this is 2x, and this is equal to 2 to power 3 is the same as 2 times 2 times 2. Okay? So x squared minus 2x, this is equal to 8. Now let us bring everything to the left hand side and equate everything to 0, okay? So this is going to be x squared minus 2x. When I bring 8 to the left hand side, it is going to become negative. Minus 8, this is equal to 0. We are going to use sum and product to find the values of x. But before we use sum and product, let me first write for you the general equation, the general quadratic equation. It is ax squared plus bx plus c is equal to 0, okay? How do we get the sum? The sum is that coefficient of x. This is our sum. Therefore, sum is equal to b, okay? Then how do we get the product? Product, it is the coefficient of a squared times this constant. So my product is equal to a times c, which is ac, okay? Now considering this, let me write it here. We have x squared minus 2x minus 8. This is equal to 0, okay? What is our sum? The sum is that number in the middle. So this is going to be negative 2. And the product is 1 times negative 8, which is equal to negative 8. Now we need to get two numbers. When I multiply them, I should come back to negative 8. When I add them, I should get back to my sum. Those numbers, you get two factors, but the bigger one will bear a negative sign if you want to get a negative sum, okay? So I will have 4 and 2, but I'll put a negative on what? On 4. Because what I'm interested in is to get a negative product and a negative sum. When I add these ones here, I will get negative 2. When I multiply them, I'll get negative 8. Now, after getting that, come back to your equation, x squared. Now, instead of writing minus 2x, you replace it with these ones. That is minus 4x plus 2x then minus 8. This is equal to 0. Okay? Now let us group them. We have the first group and the second group. You ask yourself, what is common in the first group? In the first group, you find that x is common. If I put it out, here I remain with x because it has been x times x. And this is 4 times x. Now, if I put one x out, okay, it means that here I remain with x, then minus 4. Okay? Go to the second group. What is common? This is 2 times x. And this is 2 times 4. So, 2 is common. Okay? You put it out and open brackets. If I put 2 out, I remain with x minus 4. And this is equal to 0. Okay? Now, these brackets are the same. This one shows that we are on the right track. So I will have x minus 4 out, and then I remain with x plus 2, and this is equal to 0. Okay? Now we need to get the values of x. Either x minus 4 is equal to 0. There, x will equal to, when I take x to the right hand side, when I take negative 4 to the right hand side, it is going to become positive because I have x minus 4 plus 4, and this is equal to 0 plus 4. This and this will disappear. So my x is equal to 4. Okay? Or x plus 2 is equal to 0. There we say x plus 2 minus 2 is equal to 0 minus 2. X is equal to negative 2. But we don't have a log of a negative number. Okay? So we are going to, this one is cancelled out. We don't take this because we don't have a log of a negative number. If you replace this x with negative 2, it is going to give you math error. Since we don't have a log to a negative number or a log of a negative number, we conclude by saying, therefore, x is equal to 4. Okay? And someone wants us to prove this. Okay? Let us prove. Now, considering this, if my x we want to prove, okay? If my x is equal to 4, I'll have log 2 of 4 plus log 2 of 4 minus 2. Where there is x, you put 4. Okay? This is equal to, we want to check, is it equal to 3? Log 2 of 4 is the same as log 2. 2 is the same as, 4 is the same as 2 squared. Okay? Then plus log 2 of 4 minus 2, you get 2. So you're asking yourself, is it equal to 3? If I drop this, the power, if I have a power on a log, we drop it to become the scalar multiplier of the log. So I have 2 log 2 of 2, then plus log 2 of 2. And we are asking, is this equal to 3? Whenever we have the log that has the base the same as the value, for instance, if I have log a of a, this is a rule, this is always equal to 1. Okay? So this is the same as writing 2 times, this is 1 plus 1. And this is equal to 2 times 1 is 2 plus 1. And our answer is 3. So, do we get the right-hand side? If yes, it is proved that the left-hand side is equal to the right-hand side.